Where do you guys swim with Mama, right?
Hi. Goggles somewhere on the beach.
I wish that every day of the year could have the love that we feel on Christmas Day. Every
Hey guys, I'm Hannah. What's your name? Romeo. And we are going to share our eco-friendly, minimalist, vegan Christmas tips, our top tips. So I really love this time of year, but it can be a time of year where a lot of waste is made, where there's a lot of overconsumption and eating gets pretty out of control. There's lots of animals on the plate. So I just wanted to share my top tips for, you know, keeping true to your eco-friendly, minimalist, vegan values whilst enjoying the holidays and having a really wonderful celebration. So number one tip is to make an eco-friendly Christmas tree. So if you guys can see the Christmas tree behind us, we have a whole video, I will link it in the description below, of the driftwood tree that we made last year. It's exactly the same as this one. We just didn't want to purchase an artificial tree because I don't like plastic trees. And I also didn't want to cut down a tree for the few weeks of the year that it's up and then just toss it into landfill. And so this way we've got a totally eco-friendly tree, and the decorations, they were all secondhand and they were all really, really cheap as well. They cost about $10 for all of the decorations. And if you've already got an artificial tree, I would definitely just keep using it or gift it away to someone that will reuse it, to just keep things out of landfill as much as possible. Okay, number two is to wrap your gifts in newspaper or cloth produce bags, or we used to use pillowcases or paper bags that you've got lying around, or use up any wrapping paper that you've got left over. You can also do things like use paintings that you've done, or maybe you've got some paintings or drawings that your children have done. You can turn that into wrapping, and you can use paper tape instead of plastic sellotape, and then you can wrap things with things like hemp string, and just get really, really creative and just commit to completely eradicating plastic out of your wrapping. Number three is to bring your reusables wherever you go. So this time of year, for us anyway, we're in the southern hemisphere in Australia, so it's summer, it's hot, although it's raining and quite yucky today. But we are going to lots of things like picnics and carols in the park, and it's so easy to just go and purchase disposable items like cups and utensils and plates so that you don't have any washing up to do. But really, the amount of time that it takes to clean those items and reuse them, you save money by reusing items and not purchasing disposables. But that small amount of time that it takes to wash those things is so small compared to the impact, the positive impact that you'll have on the planet by bringing your own reusables. I like to keep things super lightweight because I have 2 children. I don't want to carry excess stuff, so I use wooden bowls, wooden cutlery, and I just have like a couple of lightweight cups that I bring with me. And obviously just make sure that before you leave any parks or events that you pick up any trash that you see around you, whether it's yours or not, and just keep the place nice and clean, leave it tidier than what it was. Number 4 is purchase within your budgets and let go of excessive gifting. It's wonderful to gift. Gifting is such a wonderful way of, just one of the ways that you can express your feelings for other people, but it is just one way. And if you go into debt or you just overspend on your budget for gifts for people, then you can really, really mess yourself up financially. And once that kind of Christmas buzz and holiday buzz is over, you can be left with credit card bills that you don't need nor want. And you can also end up purchasing a lot of stuff for people that they don't necessarily need. So just keep within your budgets, and if that means spending $10 per person, or just saying to people, this year it's just not in my budget to purchase you a present, can I gift you something else instead? You could give the gift of making them a beautiful meal, taking them out for a picnic somewhere, making them something. If you're artistic, there's just so many ways to get super creative and show your love for people without spending money or buying unnecessary gifts. Number 5 is to buy secondhand as much as possible, or purchase ethically made items. A lot of handmade items at craft stores at this time of year are a really great way to purchase, but secondhand shops have an abundance of items. We got, I believe, all of Romeo's presents for his birthday except one. We got him 4 gifts for his birthday about a month ago. We purchased 3 out of 4 of those things secondhand, and he absolutely loved each and every one of them. They were very unique to him, and we were able to purchase those things for him and keep within the budget that we had. Number 6 is to get outside and explore and value experiences over stuff. But I'm just filming, so if you want to be silly, that's okay, but you need to do that off the film so that I can film the video. Thank you. The next one is to eat compassionately. Every time you sit down and eat a meal, you have the chance to save lives, save your health, make your body so much healthier. You have the opportunity to reduce your footprint on this planet, because animal agriculture is the #1 contributor to climate change. It's also the #1 contributor to deforestation. It also uses a huge amount of water to farm animals. It also requires a lot of food. The most amount of soy crops in the world are fed to farmed animals. And you know, animals do not want to die. They don't want to be eaten. They don't want to be on our plates. And so at this time of year, there tends to be a lot of animal products on the table, but you can absolutely enjoy all of those things without harming animals. There are vegan options for absolutely everything, and there's also healthy vegan versions for everything. Say no to Christmas crackers and like cheap gifts and novelty Christmas items that are likely to end up in landfills. So some of the examples of this are balloons, Christmas crackers with kind of those cheap plastic toys inside them, party blowers, glow sticks. These are all essentially single-use items, because beyond Christmas Day or the celebration in which they're used on, they're not really used beyond that time. They end up in landfill. So just say no to this stuff. You can find eco-friendly replacements for them, but I personally find with a lot of that sort of stuff that you can just say no to it. One thing I did recently is that Romeo really wanted a glow stick. We were going to lots of carols at the park at night, and he was looking around at all the kids playing with these glow sticks, and I said, well, I'm happy to purchase you something similar, but I don't want to purchase you a glow stick because it's a single-use item, and I don't want it to end up in landfill. And so we managed to find him a torch that looked a lot like a glow stick, and it's completely reusable, and he absolutely loved it, and he was so stoked. So he got the chance to use that, you know, that glow stick and really enjoy it, but he took it home in the end of the night, and we've reused it lots of times since then, and we'll continue to do it. And the last one is spend quality time. Spend time with those that you love. That's really what this season is all about, is just appreciating the people around you, and, you know, spreading love, spending it with the people that you love and enjoying them and appreciating them. I hope you guys enjoy these tips. I will link my Instagram below, because I just recently shared a post about some eco-friendly Christmas tips, and there's so much more information on my Instagram about plastic-free living, about minimalism, about veganism, conscious parenting, unschooling, and I post there multiple times a week as well. So have an awesome Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys. Love you.